What is up, guys? Welcome back to our Chicago Bears franchise here in Week 10 of the first 2016 season. Our 1-7 Chicago Bears are going to be taking on the 2-6 Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the road here in Tampa. Jay Cutler has returned this game, as well as Danny Trevathan on defense. Kevin White as well. So let's see what we can do here with this healthy roster. See if we can get our second win of the year. Starting things off on defense, 2nd and 6 for the Bucs. Jameis Winston's going to find Doug Martin on the screen pass, and he will get up and over past midfield into Bear territory. 3rd and 11 now. Winston all the time in the world. The pass rush is coming, but he evades it, and he will find, I believe that is Mike Evans, for a plus 15-yard pickup. 2nd and 8 on the drive. He's going to find Doug Martin, who breaks through the hole, and he is not going to be stopped. That's a touchdown. So just like that, our Bears are down 7-0, and things are not looking good. 1st and 10 now. Jay Cutler's first play back from injury. He's going to hand off to Jeremy Langford. They would pick up the first down next play. Cutler, first pass attempt, he's going to find Eddie Royal for a 14-yard pickup, first down. Although we would be stopped and have to go for a field goal. And this is a long one. Robbie Gould's going to miss it. So we leave 3 points on the field there. 3rd and 4, though. We get the ball back. Converts to Jeremy Langford. We really just did it all this game. It's pretty much the star for our team. 2nd and 9 later in the drive. Cutler's going to find Kevin White for only a 6-yard gain. But the noteworthy thing here is Kevin White is injured again. Catches his first pass since returning from a 5-week injury, and he's injured. So that's great. He would not return this game. Our drive would stall out, but we would get a field goal there, so it's 7-3 now, as the Bucs take over on 3rd and 13 in the second quarter. Winston lobs one up, and Porter's going to be called for pass interference. I didn't really see it, but whatever. So the Bucs are having 1st and goal on the 1-yard line. Essentially a 51-yard penalty there. However, we would hold them on a goal line stand. They would have to settle for a field goal, making it 10-3 in favor of the Buccaneers. 9 minutes left in the second quarter. We go 3 and out. They get the ball back. Encroachment on our guys gives them a 1st and 5. And Winston again evades the rush. This time he's going to find Vincent Jackson for a first down on a 20-yard pickup. 3rd and 8 later in the drive. Jameis Winston again avoiding the sack. Going to find Doug Martin. Get a huge gain. That's a 1st and goal for the Buccaneers, as our defense could not get a hold of Winston, could not contain him all game. Very next play, Doug Martin runs it in for a 2nd score of the game. 2nd rushing touchdown. And the Bucs take a 17-3 lead. 3 minutes left in the second quarter. The Bucs have the ball again, as we pretty much couldn't get anything going in the first half on offense, aside from that field goal drive. 3rd and 12, however. And we're going to get a sack. Hakeem Hicks with his first sack on the day. I believe he's up to 6 or so on the year now. However, that would end the first half. So start of the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 12. Cutler's going to find Miller, who has 6 receptions. He had 5 in the first half. 3rd and 17, though. He's going to force it, and that's intercepted by Levante David. So Cutler throws his first pick since coming back. And we turn the ball over to the Bucs. 2nd and 12 for them. Winston this time will not evade it. The rush. He will be sacked by Hicks. That is his 2nd sack of the game. And that would eventually lead to them punting to us. And right there, that's Jeffrey injured. And guys, this one is not a pretty injury. I'll show you after the game the extent of it, but he is done for the game. Probably done for the season. So that's not good. But however, Langford, though, continuing the drive, just powers his way through runners for a big gain, gets a first down. 1st and 10 later in the drive. Cutler, he's going to find Royal, and Royal's going to fumble it away. It's going to be picked up by Davis. He's going to get across midfield all the way up to about the 33-yard line before Cutler brings him down. So another costly turnover. Jameis Winston, however, though, not getting away from the rush in the second half. That's Pernell McPhee with the sack that time. His 5th sack of the season. Bucks would punt it back to us. 2nd and 11. Minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Cutler's going to find Miller again. This one, he's really only on our target left. Royal cannot hang on to the football. Jeffrey and White are out with an injury. He's going to hand off to Langford on the draw for a nice carry and a first down. Setting up on the 13-yard line. A couple plays later, Cutler going to find Langford on the screen. Who else but Langford? That's a touchdown for the Bears. Cutler evens out that interception with the receiving touchdown. 17-10 is now the score. 2nd and 1 for the Bucks. And again, play action. Bears are vulnerable. Huge first down to continue the Buccaneers' drive. 6 minutes in the 4th. And that's another first down. This time to Austin Safari and Jenkins. We would stall out their drive after that, but they would kick a long field goal. So Aguayo, a lot better in the game than he's in real life. Score is now 20-10. Jay Cutler, though, under 5 minutes left. We need two scores. Trying to lead the charge. He's going to find his receiver for a first down there. 3rd and 1. He'll find Miller to convert another first down and keep the drive alive. That was his 75th reception on the year. Obviously a career high. Later in the drive, Cutler finds who else but Langford to convert another first down. However, we would stall out, but as you can tell, we're down 10 points, so we got to get that field goal anyway. So we're going to go ahead and kick that now with 1:29. All 3 of our timeouts left. If we can get a stop, we can get the ball back and potentially tie this thing up. However, second play from scrimmage since the Bucks got the ball back. Doug Martin goes all the way. That's a 71-yard touchdown. And once again, the Bears defense comes up and lets us down late. But here we go with a minute left to play, needing 2 touchdowns, only with 2 timeouts. Cutler heaves a Hail Mary up. That's intercepted by Brett Grimes, and that's going to be all she wrote. As the Bears will fall to 1-8. Bucks improved to 3-6. I believe they won 3 in a row now. But Cutler's return was mixed. He had some good and he had some bad. I think you're going to get that with him anyway. But either way, too many turnovers. Didn't help that we lost both our receivers. Essentially had no one to throw to. But you got to find a way to win games like that. And we did not today. Cutler, 209 yards, touchdown. 2 picks. That 1 pick was kind of garbage time, but still don't want to see those. Langford goes over 100 yards on the ground. Miller, 15 receptions for 97 yards. That's ridiculous. Langford had the receiving touchdown for 48. Like I said, Jeffrey and White got hurt early on. Royal didn't want nothing to do with him after that fumble. So that's kind of why Miller got all those targets. Bryce Callahan led the team in solo tackles with 5, tied with Hicks, who had 2 sacks. Pernell McPhee, they gave him a half a sack, but he really had a full sack. On to scouting now. DeMarco Lovile, I believe is how you say his name. Like him as a 5th-round talent there at cornerback. Moving on to quarterback because I'm kind of getting fed up with all my quarterbacks at this point. Hunter Crummy, 2nd-round talent. And Cole Body, also a 2nd-round talent. I think those guys could be potentially our future, maybe. Looking at the injury report, like I said, Leonard Floyd also left that game with an injury. He's going to be out for a couple weeks, but that's not too big a deal. The big deal is also on Jeffrey. He's going to be out for 5 weeks. We have 7 more games, so he's probably not going to come back till week 16. So maybe not out for the year, but still not good news for us. As we, like I said, fall to 1-8. Next week we're going to be taking on the also 1-8 New York Giants on the road at MetLife Stadium, trying to get our 2nd win of the year. Hopefully Cutler will play a little better in his 2nd game back, as obviously there was probably some rust and cobwebs to shake off there in the 1st game. We got to get this thing turned around. Hopefully we could get on a roll here towards the end of the year. But definitely also looking for a quarterback next year. Do me a favor, guys. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this game and if you think we can turn it around at all. As always, guys, thanks for the support. Thanks for watching. Until next time.